Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my November monthly favorites and some disappointments for you guys. And I apologize greatly for the lighting in this video because I am trying to do natural lighting. I'm trying to do like the fluorescent lighting. I just don't have a ring light yet for my videos. And also I'm trying to go with the lighting that's in my apartment, and it is very yellow toned, so it does not make me look good. So I'm really upset about that, but hopefully this is okay, and I hope that you're able to see the products that I have laid out for my monthly favorites. So if you want to continue to see what I have available here, then keep on watching. Okay, well let's just get on with the palettes like we always do, and I'm going to show you guys what my favorite palettes for this month were, as well as more products. So let's just dive right into that. So the first thing that I've been gravitating towards, that I've been using a lot, that I've also been loving a lot, is the new Tartelist Pro by Tarte. This is the new Tartelist Pro palette, and I absolutely love the shade ranges. I mean, all these are matte. These are the four like really nice metallic shades. They're buttery, they're smooth, they're pigmented. I also love the smell, by the way. But these blend really well, and I am obsessed with this palette itself. The only thing I would have to say that's a downfall for this palette is that this right here is like a, not like a matte or a glossy or anything like that. It's like this, it's a weird texture, but it gets dirty very fast. So that's the only downfall. But I do love this palette, and I recommend it to everybody. I'm actually going to be having a video coming up very soon of a tutorial for this and the Pro Glow, which is also in this video. Both of them are going to be coming up on my channel in the future, hopefully very soon, I hope. Next palette is going to be the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette, and I absolutely love this palette, and when I finally got it, I was really happy about that, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, the green and most of the shades, except for the shimmer. Shimmer is from a Lancome palette that I did try out, and I'm going to give you my impression of that next month when I actually play with it more. But anyways, I absolutely love this gigantic palette. I mean, it's just huge, large and in charge. That's what she said. Love the shade range of this. I am wearing Moss, Stone, Tinsel, and I believe, yeah, Glitz. Glitz is my highlighting shade, and as well as Suede on the lid. And Kat Von D really outdid herself with this one. Now, people are wondering about the pigmentation. The pigmentation for this is not the same as her other shadow palettes. The metals are, but the mattes slightly chalky, but not in a bad way. I mean, like, it just feels that way. But they blend amazingly with a brush. Swatching, some of them were streaky, some of them were not very pigmented, but they did work really well with the brush. So I was very happy about that. So anyways, moving on to the next ones. Okay, so two more palettes, and then we're going to the rest of the products that we have for this video. So this palette that I'm holding in my hand right now, it was a palette that I kept looking at in my store where I work, and I was loving the way it looked. The color range was really nice. The palette that I am talking about is the Transformation Palette by Pure. This palette is amazing. Like, I was really happy with this one, as you can see from the shades. There's only 4 eyeshadow shades, 1 cream shadow shade, and a cream blush and a cream bronzer. Now, I love this one for like cream contouring, like my nose, stuff like that. This one right here is really nice for a smoky eye. I just recommend setting it with a powder shadow. But I'm just going to say this right here, this like yellow gold, is to die for. Like that. It is like buttery, pigment, smooth. This one right here is really pretty. This one and this one. I absolutely love this palette. I love using this with other palettes because then that will give you a boost of color to your looks. Anyways, the last palette I'm going to talk about, for my eyes at least, is going to be the Jouer Essential Mattes and Shimmers eyeshadow palette. Now, I got this one as a gift, and I love it, and the reason why I love it is because it is a nice neutrals palette. Now, is it something that you really need if you already have these shades? No, but at the same time, I'm not going to say bullshit. I'm saying that it does blend really well. They blend like a dream. They are really nice. The shimmers are really nice. They're very subtle shimmer. They're not like chunky metallic or titanium shades, but they are really nice and they're really pigmented. and I love me some warm eyes, so these two shades, as you can see, I probably use a lot more. And I did recognize that the layout looks very similar to the Lorac Nude Necessities palette, but I mean, what can you do? It's distribution, whatever. They do blend differently. Like, I will say that the Nude Necessities from Lorac is not pigmented enough for me. It doesn't show up well on my eyes at all. Even when I use a primer, it didn't work. This one does work, and I absolutely love this one, and I do recommend trying it out and seeing for yourself why it has so much hype. Now on to the last two palettes, period, that we have are actually going to be glow palettes, and of course I love me some glow. So first one I'm going to talk about is the Tarteless Pro Glow palette. Now I am obsessed with this one so hard. I've been using this every single day for like a week straight. I'm wearing it today as well. I absolutely love it, including the contour shade. Now, the only one I'm not obsessed with is the shade, which has not been touched yet. The reason why is because I am not a huge fan of cream contouring, but I'm going to try it and see what I think of it. But these highlighters are amazingly pigmented, very buttery, very smooth. The bronzer, or the contouring powder, is really, really nice too. And they're all cool toned for the bronzing, so it's really nice for any skin tone. Another thing, it is sad that this one has the same texture where it will get dirty. Like, it's already has my fingerprints on the back, and I think I'm very OCD about that. I cannot have my palettes look dirty, have my palettes look janky and nasty, but what can you do? But I absolutely love both of those palettes to death. They're to die for, and now I'm moving on to the next one. I am obsessed with this palette right here. This is the Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit. Now, the reason why I love this one is because I love how this one's like a chunkier, glittery version of her glow. Now, is it as pigmented as her other glow kits? No. I will be honest about that. And same thing, I also looked at the ingredients on the back, and they now have mica, talc, and then etc, etc. The other ones had talc. Mica came in like a long way away, but I will have to say it doesn't matter because it still works the same way as her other glow kits do. But this one right here is just more of that like holiday, like really chunky, like bright, glittery highlighting, so if that makes sense. So I feel like they changed the formula to make it like a different look for the highlight. I'm not sure if that's really what they intended, but that's what I'm going to say it's intended for. But I do like this glow kit. It's not my favorite glow kit of all time, but it is my favorite right now. Before I ramble on, I might as well go on to my next two favorite products, and that is going to be my lip products. Now, my favorite two lip products for this month will have to be my Melted Matte Candy Cane from Too Faced. Of course, I also love the smell. Peppermint Mocha. I had peppermint mocha coffee this morning and I loved it. So I love this shade. And my favorite nude shade for the month is going to be the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick Mannequin. I'm not sure if I talked about this in another video besides the Britney video that I did, but I just have to say that this is like my all-time favorite go-to nude right now, and it is by far the most spectacular nude that I have right now. So anyways, let's move on to the rest of my favorites before I go into my disappointments. And now my favorite movies for the month, yes, they're both children's movies, so might as well, is Finding Dory and Kung Fu Panda 3, because both of them were amazing. I know I said Finding Dory last month as well, but I just got it on Black Friday on Blu-ray, and I watched it again and again and again, and I loved it, of course, all over again, because I'm a Disney fan always. And then Kung Fu Panda 3 I really loved too, because I thought it was a cute movie. Now, favorite music. Good question for that one. Favorite music for the month would have to be Tuvlo's Cool Girl is a really good song. I really don't have like an album right now. I'm mostly just going off song. Zara Larson. I would like, it's a really catchy song, and also Baby Rexa, if I said that name right, I Got You, I love that song. Anyway, so now let's get to our disappointments. Now the first disappointment for the month is technically not really a disappointment, it's not doing what I was hoping for it to do, and I'm going to continue to play with it and seeing if I actually like it or not. and giving it a chance and seeing what I think. But it is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I have the shade Porcelain. I tried the shade Light, and it was just too yellow for me, so I was going to go with this one. Now, so far, it just doesn't seem to be giving me enough coverage. It doesn't seem to be blending on my skin very well. It just kind of sits there. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can try a different technique and see if I like it or whatnot, and see if I fall in love with it. It does look a lot better on my best friend Sandy than it does on me, so we'll definitely see if she'll like this one more than I would. But anyways, I am going to try this again and seeing what I think of it, but so far it did disappoint me this month. So the next item I'm going to talk about is same thing, complexion. Now, I've had this foundation for a little while, and I actually did love it at first, but I don't know if my color changed or if my skin texture has changed or what, but this foundation no longer sits well on my skin, no longer blends well on my skin, no longer blends into my skin, and no longer makes my skin look natural, airbrushed, or nothing like that. And this is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Creme in the shade Porcelain as well. And I love Becca, and I love their foundations, but this foundation literally feels so effing heavy on my skin. Let's just say that. It seems to be so heavy on my skin, and I mean, it's a thicker coverage. It is a full coverage foundation, but for some reason it used to blend so amazingly on my skin, and now it doesn't. So that did disappoint me a lot. I tried this foundation on twice this month, and it just, nothing. Like, it didn't do what it did when I first got it, and I haven't had it for very long, so it's not like the formula has changed or anything like that, but it just, I'm going to keep trying with this one too until I'm out of everything. Like, I don't like to return things. I like to just use it all up and then never buy it again. But I'm going to try this again, see what I think. If I need to blend it with something, I will use like my liquid Hoola bronzer from Benefit and just kind of darken up the shade. So, these two products, let's just go with the first one. I don't hate the brand because a lot of people are going to think I do. I don't hate brands strongly, so, but every product that I've tried from this brand has disappointed me very much, like very much. I have 3 products from this brand. Thankfully, all of them actually were given to me, and I've never wanted to purchase them or repurchase them ever. So let me just say, this is the Lipstick Queen, and this is the Black Lace Rabbit. This lipstick is the weirdest thing ever, because it's supposed to make it like a smoky lip. And I'm like, well, you could just put on a darker lip and make it a smoky lip. I really don't understand this. I understand it's like a lip topper, but anyways, it's like a, if you can see it, it's like a black with pearls, but when you swatch it, it looks like gray, like crap, honestly. It doesn't show up well, and when I did try to apply a nude lip and then put this over top, it took the nude lip away. Like, there was no more lip color. Like, I don't understand that. It would be a different story if it was like a gloss or if it was like a matte lip topper or something like that. That's different. But with this being a lipstick and it just like took all the color away, I was like, this is not cute. It was not cute. I mean, I'm going to try it again one more time with a liquid lipstick instead of a lipstick and see what happens. But if it does the same thing, I'm going to think that this is the worst product, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And I'm very sorry to Lipstick Queen, but I'm just not a huge fan of those products that I've tried so far. Now, last but not least, I do not like this product at all because it doesn't dry down matte. It does not stay on the lip very well. It looks like a gloss when I put it on, and if you're emphasizing that it's a matte lip gloss, like a matte gloss, then it should not be a glossy lipstick. It should be matte. So that is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Gloss, and that I have the shade Aphrodite Kiss, which I love the shade, and I love the name of it too. I just think it's a cute, but it's just, it doesn't sit well on the lips. It doesn't go on matte at all. And I mean, I understand that some people who are like the drugstore brands are like doing these demi-matte, like satiny finishes. Well, this one doesn't give you a matte finish at all. It's very, very, very glossy, and it's very shiny, and I just don't care for that. And I feel bad at the same time as I'm going to keep trying them out, but I just don't see them working the way I want them to, which is very disappointing. But anyways, that is the end of my monthly favorites and disappointment video for the month of November. And I'm very sorry about the energy of this video, and I'm also very sorry about the lighting of this video. I am trying to do more videos for you guys. I have like a set schedule coming up with a lot of videos for you guys before the end of the year. And so I'm just trying to rush through a lot of them, and I'm sorry if this one felt rushed or anything like that. I just wanted to make a monthly favorites video for you guys, and I promise for better videos, better lighting in the future. But no, everybody's perfect. I'm not perfect, and my videos are not going to be perfect, but they're going to be the best I can give you. And as you can see from the swatches behind my hand, I'm doing a lot of research right now for a video that's coming up, and I'm so excited for that one, like so excited. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on my other social medias as well. So I love you guys so very much. Bye.